This is the Lake Arrowhead Woods real estate market report for May of 2025. My name is Jonathan Viero with Team Lake Arrowhead and Prime Properties. And in these videos, every single month, we're going to go over the major market changes that affect the Lake Arrowhead Woods real estate market. So Arrowhead had a little bit of a signal of improvement in May as buyers started shopping a bit more, and especially as we head into our busier summer season, we can see that activity continue to increase. But overall, our market's still having a hard time. We have a large supply of homes on the market, and as we head into this summer season, we can expect more real estate sales, but I don't think it'll be quite at the level that we need to absorb this big supply and turn our market around. But the average sales price did go up from $834,000 last month, and it's at $949,000 for May. And that's really just thanks to some high-end home sales that came through, which definitely swings the average. But as we look at it as a trend, we're basically in a sideways market with home values, and some months home values are going to come down and and we'll see some months that bring them up. But overall, we're still in a high inventory, low, buyer demand market, and just having a hard time selling a lot of these listings. So values likely won't improve much until this inventory gets absorbed, right? So if we have 342 listings on the market in May, we need that number to come down to the 200s, 100s even, for really and more transactions to clean that up and then make the home values start to increase as the supply and demand elements change. But yeah, we had 100 new listings hit the market in May, and that brought the total up to 342 active listings for single-family homes in Arrowhead. So that market just makes it tough for sellers, right? There's so many options that the buyers can go out and shop around, and it spreads the buyer demand thin to where a lot of listings aren't getting any showings or very little. And all those buyers are funneled to the nicest houses at the best prices. So it's not quite a fair game right now. And days on markets did drop from 151 to 45, which is interesting because it just means that the new listings that are coming on are selling much faster than the ones that were on 4 or 5 months ago that were posted in the winter. We did see an improvement in closings as well from 13 in April up to 30 in May. So almost twice as amount of homes were selling in May than they were in April. So again, that activity is picking up, which is great news. And we have 30 pending listings carrying over from May to June. So the conversion rates are looking much better. The average 30-year fixed rate mortgage is at 6.82% for May, and that's still about the same in June. But really, rates kind of are they edged up a little bit over these past couple months, and we've been in a sideways trend for quite some time now, but really it's unpredictable of where they're going to go in the short term. Some of the big banks are predicting that rates will be in the mid 6% range by the end of this year. Previously this year, they said they would be in the low 6%. So it's actually, they're tightening up their predictions. But really, that's just because of a lot of uncertainty with these trade wars going on, still inflation, in the mid 2% range, and then the stock market's going all over the place, which keeps that 10-year treasury yield, which is very correlated to 30-year fixed rate mortgage rates. So I don't know that we'll see much relief in the short term until some of these issues kind of settle down. But I'm really hoping that, this third and fourth quarter, things can settle down and we can have a really bright future. But it's going to take us a while to catch up. And so we're kind of, setting into this pace right now. So there's been a lot of things impacting buyers and sellers right now. And this year's been a roller coaster from the interest rates and the wildfires. This trade uncertainty has been crazy, and protests in LA. So when the city gets all of this kind of chaos and those people that normally come up and buy these vacation homes get infected, that buyer demand kind of goes away, right? If you're focused more on what's happening in your hometown, you're not going to be wanting to buy a vacation home in the mountains. So people, we need positive consumer sentiment for people really to loosening up their spending and buying these vacation homes in Arrowhead. So yeah, just overall, until some of these emotional things that are holding people's money back kind of get relieved, we're not going to see a flood of buyers anytime soon. So again, like I said, the emotional and the economic things, if they both kind of give our market some relief, and we have a lot of people out there wanting to shop and wanting to, buy vacation homes or move, but we just have some of these layers in the way from, us being able to take advantage. So the future could look bright by the end of this year, and definitely I think next year will be great. But overall, we're just kind of in a rut right now in the Arrowhead market. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated every single month with these. Stay tuned. Take a look at next month's video when it comes out, and you'll get an update. Or follow us on social media, and I post some more things, weekly. So this is a wrap on our Lake Arrowhead real estate market report. Sign up for this email list. The document that I'm reading off of every single month, I send out via email. And then you can get all of these insights every single month. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Team Lake Arrowhead and follow us along for this journey. Thanks, and I'll see you guys in the next video.